My dear guests, I'm Mr. Rourke, your host. Welcome to Sketchbook Time Machine. Last month, a few of the big-name YouTube artists were taking the 1 hour drawing challenge. It's a time management exercise to see how much you can get done in only 1 hour. And now, I've taken that challenge. This guy. I gotta tell you, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Probably one of the quickest hours I've ever lived to talk about. And just like so many other people before me, I had grand plans for all the amazing things I was gonna do until I got punched in the face by that ticking clock they call reality. So look on with amazement as I battle the 1 hour drawing challenge. Some of the stuff in here is so bad you'll laugh, you'll gasp, you might even throw up. But enough of this bullshit, let's get to it.
And go. I think this challenge was started by your friendly neighborhood waffle expert, followed up by the Golden Girl, and now, too late to ride their coattails, it's trickled on down to me. Yeah, always late to the party. But I'm gonna drink all the beer and throw the furniture into the pool anyway. My idea for this challenge was to make a flyer for a band, something for the street team to put up all over the city. So I created an imaginary dark wave band called Sacred Geometry. Yeah, dark wave. It's kind of like new wave, but serious and spooky. Anyway, these sonic sad sacks are synthesizing their way up the West Coast on a mini tour of dive bars and high school auditoriums, and they've got a show this Saturday. Unfortunately, their regular designer and road manager, Bobby FUNTIME, is in the middle of a nasty gonorrhea flare-up he caught from some groupie skag in Yuma. So they got me to do the flyer. They didn't know I was going to try to do it in under an hour, but they'll find out soon enough. Since they're all broke-ass musicians, and I use that term loosely, they're paying me in black hair dye, mascara, and tears. Oh, and they threw in half a case of Lowenbrow, so what the hell. Alright, starting out strong with some thumbnails to get things rolling. The first idea was the main dude with his hands up in the air in a classic sorcerer pose, both menacing and magical. He's commanding the geometric orb to do his will, or at least make him a sandwich, while the other two band members look on in mock amazement. The next idea was just the singer-guitarist, and the spookiest of the crew, gazing into the orb and thinking deep, melancholy thoughts of autumn's past, but also of revenge. The final thumbnail I had time for, and the one I ended up using, is all three members of the band staring past the orb into the eyes, nay, the very soul of the viewer, with a forlorn loneliness shared only by those who wear dark clothing all year round. Okay, now I gotta figure out what the band logo looks like. I guess I should have thought of that before I started. And what about the sacred geo-orb? Georb? Jorb? Whatever that's called. Design like the wind, oh great designer. Like the wind. Between my cheeks. And it's on to the pencils. Here's where the band logo is going to go. Right. And in the middle is going to be the singer-guitarist, Gestalt Hassenpfeffer, wearing his signature Cloak of Darkness. Actually, it's a wardrobe piece he kept from a high school production of Sleepy Hollow. He's wondering if he should quit his day job at Radio Shack in order to spend more time on his true love, that dark mistress, his music. Oh man, and drawing those hands was, well, let's just say they're not great. And here's where the venue information is going to go. Next, we've got the formidable, classically trained bass player, Uncle Nosferatu, looking dapper as ever in his red dress shirt and stretch-fit sport coat. He's got bushy perv eyebrows and a beefy mustache that echoes the memories of his 6-week stint as a fill-in musician on Deep Purple's Machine Head tour in 1972. And finally, keyboardist Carolyn Nightshade, known for her distinctive lack of flair at her job tending bar at TGI Fridays for the last 3 years. Her emptiness and sorrow springs eternal from the nagging regret that she dropped out of beauty school after the first week. I could already tell this project was going to be a race with the devil, so I tried to speed it up, and everything veered into Sloppy Town. Now let's rough in the band logo at the top of the flyer using letter forms that remind us of, you guessed it, geometry. Whoops, too small. Erase it and do it again. There's plenty of time for mistakes, don't worry. Man, that stupid letter G is still giving me problems. The word sacred looks pretty cool. The O in geometry is replaced with a geometric orb design that looks more like a giant cubic zirconian. That is some divine design genius right there. No wonder you're crushing the YouTube art game. Let's draw the magic orb real quick and then we can rough in the venue information at the bottom of the page. I should have spent more time tightening up the faces because, spoilers, that's going to come back to bite me in the ass later. Especially Coraline's. Oh man. With only 37 minutes left, I cracked open the ink bottle and prepared to move quickly. Started off with a dip pen, but it's summer here and 1,000 degrees, so the ink doesn't flow for shit. So much for moving quickly. So I said F that Fitzgerald and popped the cap off of a .05 microline pen to make up some time. And right about now, I'm thinking there's no way in hell I'm ever going to finish before that buzzer goes off. And the panic is really starting to amp up, so I just want to try to get the basic line work done so I can move on to the colors. "28 minutes to go. Outlining the band logo is the exact moment when I gave up all hope of this even looking reasonably good. Hurry, dude, hurry! Go! The line work looks like it was done by a monkey with a pen in his butt riding a crosstown bus through a war zone, but at least it's done. Erase, erase, erase. I wish I could erase this whole video. Sometimes in life you just gotta follow Bob Seger's advice from 1973 and turn the page. That's right, I'm gonna double down on all the dad jokes and references, so buckle up, kids. Damn, only 24 minutes left. From here on, I was playing an even more desperate game of catch-up. Time to slap some quick color on this clapped-out sad facsimile of a drawing, and watercolor was the quickest option. Well, except for the drying time. I didn't think of that. Squishy, squishy paper. Let's start with some basic fill colors, and we'll come back with a quick shadow layer and a few details. Easy breezy cover girl. Okay, how about some jaundice yellow for a base on Gestalt, and then a diaper rash red for Uncle Nos, with some Smurf blue for Caroline. Perfect! Let's add some shadows and secondary colors to the faces, and then fill in the hair. How about a weird purple granny jacket for Uncle Nos? He probably got it on a killer sale at Nordstrom Rack. Now let's fill in the extra dark black dream coat of our front man. And that color looks too dead, so let's add some red. Do you even rhyme, bro? Let's go neatly around the fingers and add more red. Okay. Some blue shadows on the hands, red for the nose, and around the eyes to give him that classic undead look of a vampire who's been partying for 400 years. A little touch of red on the knuckles, and a light brush of blush on his cheeks. Spooky sexy. Whoops, painted right over the collar on her shirt. Add some 70s eyeshadow, a button nose, and of course, wait for it. Wait for it. Boob shadow. Hey kids, ask your parents for the Undead Raggedy Ann doll this Christmas, new from Mattel. Don't freak out, that's not a giant pube spider in the frame, that's just my hair. And I'm scrambling, I'm really starting to scramble now. Hey, I know what we can do. Let's pull out that beat up fat brush and see if we can resurrect this corpse with a ton of inky blackness. Boop! Flatline. Hey, remember that movie with Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland, and Julia Roberts called Flatliners? Yeah, I just thought of that. Okay, more heavy blacks. I mean, it's helping a little bit, but not really. Yeah, let's cover up that Purple Rain hand-me-down jacket and add some more ruthless brush strokes to the front man. Brushing the inks over the base color did give me a cool idea to try in the next video, though. A little more fat brush fluttering and... yeah, here we go. Kick some dirt on that turd. Oh, I mean flick some ink on it. That'll help cover up the stench. Dude, you might as well be flicking boogers on this thing. Aw man, you flicked right on her face. Damn it. Alright, the question is, can I fix this puddle of chunky barf just a little bit by going over the line work again? I doubt it, but what the hell, let's give it a shot anyway. Down to 6 minutes now, and hey, there's my hair making another unwanted cameo appearance. It's probably gonna win a Golden Globe this year. Alright, hold on a second. Dude, that eye looks so bad. What am I saying? Her whole face looks like a reflection in a funhouse mirror. Holy shitballs, that's terrible. Let's add some sloppy halos for a little separation of the characters, and then a glow around the magical orb that a 3-year-old would be embarrassed of. Those hands are so awesome. Dude, where'd you go? Baking a cake? This is a timed event. And that's the 3-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of time to drop in a one-coat splotchy background. How about green? No? Well, too bad, because that's what we're going with. Oh yeah, there you go. Flick some more shit on it. That'll help. Alright dude, just stop. You're not gonna fix that eye. You're just gonna make it worse by drawing attention to it. It's down to the last seconds. No way I can do anything about the band logo, so let's at least try to get the venue info on it. The dewdrop in. Rory, I expect you to get that reference. It's all up to you, pal. No pressure. And that's it. Down goes Frasier. Down goes Frasier. Whoa, that was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I should have just done a single character, because they all look like rejects from the Muppet Show. Oh, come on, man, your time is up. You're just making yourself look like a fool now. Leave the poor girl's face alone and accept your defeat like a champion. Jeez.
I know what you're thinking. How could you even show your face after dropping a steaming turd like that? Well, stranger, I'm going to tell you. One word. It was fun. Yeah, I know that's 3 words, but the word I'm concentrating on is fun. It was a great little exercise in letting go and just making something without all the hang-ups and overthinking. So thanks for watching today, and if you, wait, don't click away yet, because the very end of this is going to link back to the beginning. So just hold on. So thanks for watching, and if you thought it was cool, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notifications bell, and that way you'll never ever miss another sketchbook video. Where? Right here on the Time Machine. Ricardo Montalban. See? I told you, dude. Linked right back.